considering I'm going to the doctor's. Which, like, y'all know from my first video, that doctor's just my favorite place to be. But, this is actually a physical with this new doctor, because mine left the state. Well, she wasn't a doctor, she was an NP, but still. This started about a year ago. When I was in high school, I weighed 160 pounds, which, I mean, that sounds like a lot, but I'm 5'10", mind you. So 160 is actually a pretty healthy weight for a 5'10" lady like myself. Then I gained about 20 pounds my freshman year of college. And like they tell you about the freshman 15 and that kind of stuff. What exasperated my weight gain was being put on an SSRI. They put me on Lexapro in March of 2021, which is during my freshman year of high school. They being my pediatrician, because I still went to a pediatrician. I went to a pediatrician up until literally last March. That's crazy. That's concerning. You need to grow up. My pediatrician put me on an SSRI because I went a good whole week without sleeping, and I was seeing colors. I was on the verge of psychosis at that point. When I was put on an SSRI, which is an antidepressant for those who don't know, I gained another 10 pounds. So I weighed 190 by the time I went to nursing school, which was sophomore year. I weighed 190. I had gained 30 pounds. I felt like a fat pig. Because, if you gain weight, you gain that much weight in such a short period, you're like, yeah, I feel horrible about myself. What am I doing wrong? Mind you, I ate like shit. It was COVID. We were still in COVID. I ate like shit. I had a very sedentary lifestyle, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but when you're also not eating well on top of that, that's an issue. I did my hair, I curled my hair. Anyways, 190 pounds by the time nursing school came around. So that, and plus my womanly cycle was very irregular. So I was worried about that. I was worried about the weight gain. I was worried about my little chin hairs that I get. A few, but they're very thick. I get them right here as well. And I'm like, what if I'm turning into a man? The amount of testosterone I have in my body is scary. And that's when I started to think maybe I have polycystic ovary syndrome, which is characterized by weight gain, acne, which I don't have. Luckily, I've never had an acne problem, but my hair has thinned out a little bit. I have trouble losing weight, and I got beard hairs growing in like a man. I'm a tall gal too, so that doesn't help. I have had patients call me sir and he. What is you on? What is you on? Do I look like a man? No, I don't think so. I think my jaw's a little bit too pronounced. Still, I hated my body. And not only was I gaining weight, it was all in my stomach and my boobs and my butt, which, my butt isn't a problem. My boobs aren't a problem. Because my friends will tell me, you got them badonkadonks. And you know what? You're so right. You are so right. Yeah, I got a fat ass, and I love it. Now, if some of that fat would go to my legs, because it's my build. I'm out here looking like Mike Wazowski. And I don't want to look like Mike Wazowski. I want thick thighs. I want good muscular legs. And we're getting there now. We're getting there. I want a snatched waist. I want a big butt. I want nice toned legs. So in April, so fast forward a year, I was still bouncing in the 190s. This was junior year college. One of my friends, who is a classmate, because all my friends are classmates from school, because that's the only way I ever socialize, or from work. Anyways, my friend said that she and her gym teacher are thinking about doing like a fitness class for nursing students. And I was like, you know what? That is a great idea. I love that. So we did that. Every Tuesday, it was like every Tuesday, every Wednesday. I think it was every Tuesday. No, it was every Thursday because Tuesdays I had clinicals. Every Thursday, we would go to the gym at the, where like all the dorm rooms are, like that building. And we would work out for an hour. Girl, I felt it. I remember when it was me and my best friend once, I had like a protein shake before I went in. My best friend, she didn't have anything. She had water. Guess what? She was struggle busing. By the end of it, the instructor was just sitting on the bench with her. She's like, you're good. Sadie, go get her a Gatorade. So I went and got her a Gatorade. And the instructor was like, what'd you have to eat this morning? And she said, I didn't eat anything. And the instructor was like, yeah, there's your problem. I'm pretty sure that was the last class we did. That was at the end of the semester, the spring 2023 semester. And then throughout the summer, I laid around. Went to England in May of 2023. I went on walks quite often because we were staying on a farm. And they have like this nice roadway. And I would go for walks. Anyways, for a good 2 months after we got back from England, I just treated my body like garbage. It was terrible. I hit the 200-pound mark on the scale, and I wanted to jump off a bridge. I'm like, I am actually a disgusting fat girl. That's what I am. I'm fat. I'm a fat bitch. It didn't help that I was like getting pulled into when I was at work. This wasn't the oncology floor. This is a different floor that I worked on as an aide. And I was constantly getting pulled in, basically being told that I'm lazy. So now I'm like, oh my God, I'm lazy and I'm fat. What is the point? What's the point? I am the lazy fat girl who doesn't get off her ass at work. What's the point? I hated myself. My mom introduced me to Richard Simmons aerobics. And oh my God, God bless him. Bless his heart. Rest in peace, Richard Simmons. It was so fun. I did Sweat into the Oldies too all August. Like almost every day that I wasn't working. And I felt so good. Did I lose any weight? No. Did I get any muscle tone? No. But I had fun and I was a little bit more in shape. And then once school started back up in September, it was my last semester, I just stopped doing it because I didn't have the time. I was at cardiac, which is like the trenches. Cardiac is horrible. It sucks. So I just stopped working out because I didn't have the time. I graduated nursing school. I spent, geez, I thought that was my car doing that. I've never heard that noise come out of my car. A month after I graduated, I took the boards. It stopped at the 85th question. I was so proud of myself. This isn't even what we're talking about. I'm not talking about nursing school. I'm talking about me being fat. So, right as I started the nurse residency program, I decided, hey, I'm gonna get a gym membership. So I got the Black Card membership at Planet Fitness. This was last February 2024. Best membership I have ever paid for. Because guess what? I be using those massage chairs all the time. All the time I'm using them. Every single time I go to the gym after my workout, I use those massage chairs. So from February 2024 to June, which is around the time that my mom had open heart surgery, because obviously I couldn't leave her alone. I was going to the gym 2-3 times a week. Started out on the treadmill, then I did my stretches, and then I did like the hip abductor, hip adductor. I would go on that thing where like you pull as well. It's the leg press. It's where you like push up on like a board that has weights on it. My legs were ripped. Then after the leg press, I would go on that crunch machine where like you use both your legs and your arms and you're like pulling like this. It is a lot harder than it looks. It is so hard. Then I would go I would change, and then I would go to the massage chair. Because I'm not sitting in a massage chair that other people have sat in my stinky, sweaty gym clothes. Do you think I'm trying to get a MRSA infection? Do you think I'm trying to give other people MRSA? I probably haven't. Working in a hospital, I'm pretty sure we all have MRSA, probably. Don't judge me. Do not judge me for that. Anyways, after my mom had open heart surgery in June, I just stopped going because I didn't have the time. At that point, I was working nights. 0 out of 10. Would not recommend. Actually, no, not a 0 out of 10. I'd say maybe like a 2 or a 3. What I liked about nights is that there's no management. There's no administration. There's no family members. It was great for an introvert such as myself. Because I'm a new grad nurse. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Why are you taking my word for it? Google. Oh, Google told me this medicine does this. And I am reading to you straight from my med book. I hate Dr. Google. I hate Dr. Google. Stop going to Google for actual medical advice. Because it's going to tell you that you're dying. And guess what? You're not dying. Anyways, I stopped working out because I just didn't have the time. And I was on night shift. I will say, my weight was pretty steady when I was on nights because there wasn't really much to eat. I mean, like all the fast food places are closed except for Wendy's. Which, come on, I don't want Wendy's. Wendy's is the worst one, except for their breakfast. Wendy's has really good breakfast. Yeah, I didn't really eat when I was on nights. Like, I would bring my little snackies, I would bring my iced coffee, and then I would, like, run around for 3 hours until, like, 10 or 11 o'clock when things would simmer down, and I'm just sitting at my computer, I'm playing Homescapes, I'm scrolling through TikTok. What am I supposed to do at 2 a.m.? Everybody's sleeping. Nothing is going on. It's a 25-bed unit. I had 5 to 6 patients at night, usually. And they're all sleeping. Not often do we get an admission, but when we do, we get slammed with them. Doing admissions half asleep. Like, okay. Advance directive. What day is it? I don't even know. I don't even know what day it is. All the days blend together when you're on nights. Bad part? My sleep schedule was all sorts of fucked up. And that is worse than everything because I value my sleep so much. And I'm not getting it. Hey, I'll go crazy. I switched to day shift as soon as I could, which was in October. And I still wasn't working out. Back in February, which was around the same time I got rejected by that crush, of course, I was 217 pounds. And I'm just like, I can't take this anymore. I hate my body. I hate the way my life is. I hate everything about myself. Actually, it was 3 days after I got rejected, not 2, not 5. Because I went through my messages and I told my mom when I met him, when I met the work crush, and I said, this is his name. He's in his mid-20s, mid to late 20s. He's my age. That was before he told me how old he was. That was before he told me when he graduated high school. It's crazy. That's crazy. Say that's crazy one more time. I gotta stop. Anyways, I started going back to Planet Fitness in February because I had been rejected. I was like, I'm just moving nowhere in my love life. And I felt horrible about my body. I was built like a door and not a flat one. Like, I was like round. And if I could pull my shirt up and show you like the definition right now, it's good. I looked in the mirror this morning. I was like, okay, period. I had them curves. I'm at that like post-menstrual phase because I just finished my period and I'm just like, I feel so skinny. I feel so skinny. Got these jeans that just, they bring out everything good. They're like looser, so you look skinnier automatically. There's a few weeks where I like completely cut out fast food, completely cut it out. And of course, I went right back to it. But I was going to the gym, and it was healthier fast food, like Chipotle. Chipotle is fairly healthy. I love Chipotle. I get a burrito with white rice, chicken, lettuce, cheese. I don't eat beans. I don't like beans. Salsa. I'm pretty basic. But it is so good. So good. Chipotle salsa is so good. I can't sing, and like I'll go through periods where like I think, oh my gosh, I'm so good at it. No, you're not. No, you're not. I had a patient tell me I should go on American Idol. No, I shouldn't. I really appreciate it. Like no, seriously, I appreciate it. Like, I know I'm just so amazing, but I just can't bring myself to it. So far, from the 217 pound mark, which is where I was in February, I now weigh, actually, we're gonna find out. So I'll go through my doctor's appointment. They'll take my weight, and then I'm gonna put my weight right here. 208. Girl, I lost 9 pounds. Now guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get some fast food. I wanna call my mom and see what she wants to eat before. And that was my first time meeting her. She was so nice. So nice. She complimented my hair. Stepped on that scale when I first got there and I saw the number. So I'm very proud of myself. And to celebrate, I'm gonna hit a drive-through. Because what good is working out if you can't eat like a pig? So I'm gonna do that. Actually, I am so pissed off right now because I'm in the Walmart parking lot. And you know how I told you guys I was gonna like find a Coke bottle with my crush's name on it? Well, went to the checkout and it was so close. I saw the first letter in his name, and then I kept going. I was like, oh, 1 letter off. 1 letter off. I'm pissed off. I'm tweaking.